Modern Warfare 2 got a brand new update today with a full set of patch notes with some really interesting changes. There is some big changes for DMZ we've been asking for since the launch of Season 3. There was also a new combat pack that came out as well with a new free operator skin, blueprints, and more. And on top of that, there's a bunch of other stuff that changed as well. As always, we're going to be covering all the new information in a rapid style format that we can quickly watch this video and get right back into game with no wasted time. If you want to stay fully up to date with anything coming to Modern Warfare 2, make sure to unlock that subscribe button because I'm going to keep you fully informed. We got an update from Treyarch on Twitter. Ranked play restrictions have been updated. The brand new battle rifle that came in Season 3 has an underbarrel drill charge attachment. You can't use that in ranked play. However, you were able to use that underbarrel drill charge on other weapons and use it in ranked play. So you could see a team of 4 people all using underbarrel drill charges, spamming that at hardpoints. That's now been restricted. You can no longer use that underbarrel drill charge in ranked play. This obviously wasn't intentional. This just kind of slipped through the cracks. So yeah, luckily that got fixed. Specific FJX ammo types have also been restricted, so you can't use all the ammo types on the brand new intervention. These attachments appear unrestricted in custom loadouts, but are restricted in-game once you're in the match. So it's not going to show that they're restricted, but if you try to load in with them, it's not going to let you use them. We got a tweet from Raven Software. We've deployed a fix that was causing the gas circle to not align with the positioning of the gas itself. And if we scroll down, this picture describes what they're meaning here. You can see this is the circle that they want you to be in. However, this is the actual location of the gas. This is affecting massive resurgence. However, even though they just said they deployed a fix, a few hours later they tweeted out, we're still receiving reports of this issue and are working on a fix. So if you're playing massive resurgence, there's a chance if you spawn in, this is going to happen to you, and it makes the games last very little time. I've seen clips of people playing massive resurgence and the game lasts less than a minute because everyone dies to gas. The brand new free combat pack for Modern Warfare 2 just launched. This comes with an operator skin, some weapon blueprints, and a bunch of other stuff. These are exclusive for PlayStation Plus members. It's part of their exclusivity deal. This is the trailer for it that launched in the background. If we go just a little bit farther in this, you get to see all the things here. This is the new Oni operator skin, and this looks like it came from the Black Cell Battle Pass. It's got all those gold accents. Then we've got this TAC 56 blueprint right here that looks cool. This Veil blueprint, a weapon sticker, an emblem, a calling card, and a charm. There is a downside. When I say these are exclusive for PlayStation players, they're completely exclusive. Meaning if you're playing on PlayStation and using this operator skin, if you're partied up with someone on PC or Xbox and they look at your operator skin, it's just going to show a default operator using a default skin. Same thing with the weapon blueprints. If you're using this and you have a kill cam and you take someone out and they're watching that kill cam, it's just going to show the normal TAC 56. Or if an enemy picks it up and they're not on PlayStation, it's just going to look like a normal TAC 56 to them. That goes for all the items in this pack. They can only be used and seen by PlayStation players. People on other platforms can't even view these items. Whatever it is, like let's say you're using the calling card, if someone looks at your calling card, it's just going to show one of the default calling cards because people on Xbox and PlayStation can't even see these items, which kind of defeats the purpose of it for me because I like using operator skins and, you know, weapon blueprints to kind of make my own personalization stuff so other people can see them. And that's just not going to happen if you're using the items in this pack, unfortunately. They've activated a new free access trial for Modern Warfare 2 between April 19th and April 26th. What this allows you to do is play the multiplayer portion of Modern Warfare 2 for free in a limited variety of modes during this time period. We got a new playlist update for Modern Warfare 2, Plato's Lighthouse 24/7. Shipment 24/7 is back. I'm super surprised to see this. Normally we don't get Shipment 24/7 this early after the launch of a new season. This is also going to be available to the free trial players. So if you're someone who just plays DMZ and Warzone 2 and you don't own Modern Warfare 2, this is going to be your single best chance to grind out some gold weapons and gold camos, and pretty much anything you want to grind out is going to be super easy to do on this. And you get to keep all those camos. Anything you grind out on Shipment 24/7, you're going to be able to keep after the free trial ends. So if you don't own Modern Warfare 2, take advantage of this. Gunfights also in the rotation, 10v10 mosh pit, Battle of Siena, and this is for ground war and invasion. Party modes and close quarters is back as well. Warzone also got a playlist update today as well. For standards, we now have solos, trios, and quads. A lot of people were complaining that solos are gone, so they added back solos, but they removed duos. For massive resurgence, there's now trios and quads, and then for resurgence, there's solos, duos, and quads. So right now, the only way to play duos is in normal resurgence. So here's the full set of patch notes for today's update. This update contained fixes for a number of known crashes. We see this with every single update. Improved usability ability of controller stick rotation in weapon preview by preventing the weapon from sliding back and forth. When you inspect a sector from the battle pass, the selection will now automatically take you to the most valuable reward in the sector. Next, we've got global bug fixes. Fix an issue that could sometimes cause the kill cam to not trigger properly. Fix an issue causing users to get kicked back to the main menu after a second attempt to enter the battle pass. Fix an issue where despite having dismemberment and gore effects turned off, enemies would still explode when using the singularity blueprint. Fix an issue where CDL weapon stickers would not show on weapons in-game or gunsmith. Fix an issue where you could trigger the search and invite players when you shouldn't be able to. Fix an issue in the event tab where the price of a reward appeared in red even though you had enough trophies to redeem it. Fix an issue where some rewards in the level progression screen didn't have descriptions. Fix an issue where the player could get kicked back to the main menu after scrolling through the most recent player section on the social screen. Fix an issue where players wouldn't see rain on Plato's Lighthouse after invilling on the Cortac team. That's hilarious. So some people would get the rain, some people wouldn't. That's an issue. Glad that got fixed. Fix an issue where the base TAC 56 would display when previewing the non-blueprint rewards for ranked play. Moving on to the Warzone changes, fix an issue causing the rewards for the Hold the Line mission to not be rewarded to the players after completion. Fix an issue causing players to have spawn protection incorrectly applied after a gulag match. Fix an issue causing players to spawn in the Battle Royale lobby with a default loadout instead of their favorited loadout. Fix an issue causing players to crash when attempting to open the AAR. Now for the new DMZ updates, and there's some pretty big ones in here. Added a 1-minute countdown on DMZ match start before a player can use a UAV kill streak. So if you spawn into DMZ and you have a UAV, you now have to wait 1 minute before you're able to call it in. This is massively going to change a Sheik Island because you can have a squad of 3 players all spawn in with a UAV kill streak, and that map's small enough where you can pretty much wipe the entire lobby within around 1 minute just by spamming UAV kill streaks. Now you're going to have to wait that 1 minute, which is going to allow the enemy squads to get prepared, get plates, potentially get a UAV kill streak themselves. And this seems to have been changed in preparation for the new pay-to-win operator that's coming out after a bit. That operator allows you to have unlimited UAV kill streaks. You're always going to spawn in with one. But even with that pay-to-win operator, you're also going to have to wait this 1 minute. So it's not going to make it as strong as it originally would have been. Added a message in DMZ active duty operator slots explaining that the last operator cannot be dismissed, so you can't dismiss all of your active duty operators, not that big of a deal. DMZ bug fixes. Fix an issue where the enforced raid reward was not properly equipping in DMZ. Fix an issue where the double cross mission in DMZ would incorrectly require a specific dead drop location. And here it is, my favorite part of this update. Fix an issue where players using a controller were unable to pick up an enemy's backpack after eliminating them. This was one of the biggest features added in Season 3. You were now able to loot the backpack off of enemies. However, it only worked on mouse and keyboard. If you were trying to use a controller, it wouldn't let you navigate to that top little square. So only people on mouse and keyboard could loot backpacks off of enemies, which one was a super unfair advantage because now you can take medium backpacks, large backpacks, the scavenger backpack, and secure backpacks off of enemies. And what sucked even more is if you died to an enemy, right? And he was to take your scavenger backpack or secure backpack because he was on mouse and keyboard, and then you eliminated him again after your team revived you, you weren't able to take the backpack back. He was able to take it from you, but you couldn't get it back off of him because you were on a controller and he was on mouse and keyboard. Now it's fair for all players. Doesn't matter if you're using a controller or a mouse and keyboard. If you take down an enemy player and whatever backpack they have on, you can now loot that off of them and take them. I'm surprised it took so long for them to fix this change. I am just so glad this has finally been fixed in DMZ. But also be careful. Now, if an enemy eliminates you, they're most likely going to take your backpack if you're running a secure backpack or if you're running a scavenger backpack. So be prepared. If you do get revived, you're probably going to have to try to track them back down to get your stuff back. Then they fixed an issue that could duplicate weapons after dropping and stowing inventory extractions in DMZ. But with that, guys, that is all of the changes here in today's update. A lot of big stuff, a lot of other small bug fixes too, but mainly with DMZ, the two main things we saw here is UAVs now have to wait 1 minute before being called in, and you're able to loot backpacks off of enemies. If you guys want to see any future updates and stay fully informed with anything changing in Modern Warfare 2, DMZ, or Warzone 2, make sure to unlock that subscribe button because I'm going to keep you fully up to date. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.